So I think we found the scoring hen for this game. Two emus is the call for New South Wales.
Don't think Vic has a call.
With the Blaze, I believe.
Yes, Blaze.
But 1-2 Blaze doesn't work, does it?
No,
not quite as catchy.
No. Birchet to pick up. Handlers of Gonza and Elwood.
We see New South Wales switch to a person-to-person defence here. They quite like this one. I haven't seen them set up a zone yet. Still very effective keeping them on that far sideline, unable to keep that one in. Reeve will pick up the disc.
Vic paying the man.
Reeve looking long. It's Clifford back to Reeve, unable to hold that. Looks like we got a call. Uncontested foul. Reeve will keep the disc. Looks for a crossfield pass. Unable to hit Clifford or Lynn there. And Vic will get another chance.
Yeah.
Stay out.
Yeah. Gonzo with the disc.
Let him stay close to the disc.
George Bircher with the disc. To Gonza. To Elwood. Bob's looking long. Elwood put it.
Long, got high under the disc. Watson and Weir there to clean it up though. Weir to Reeve. Oh, nice clean up there.
So drop it down a little bit so you get more field from Sky. Because Sky's useless.
Reeve looking long again, puts up a great backhand. Watson under the disc. Oh. Clifford on the back up. New South Wales get the first break, 4-2 up.
We're letting Manny do it as a close-up stuff. So if you just stay out, that way it never goes to this. And that way sounding good. It's not you guys. I mean, a little bit of it will be you guys, but a lot of it's is it a bit loud? That might turn it down a little bit. Otherwise, I might just screw up the cut.
So Vic will need to get this one going into the win to get back in
Definitely.
the game.
This would help them a lot.
Gibbon with the pull.
Big pull. Banks picking up. Should put it to Zoe. Can Zoe get there? Unlucky.
Good chase. It's a reliable combination, usually those two.
Banks
Been there before.
Yeah.
Hannigan to Gibbon.
Hard D from Victoria.
It's a great matchup here, Banks versus Gibbon too. Both dynamic handlers. Oh,
Great block by Banks.
I reckon Gibbon's going to be a little bit fired up right now.
Yeah.
She got a response, look. Bang.
Put up by Banks.
Definitely a pressured throw there. And here we go.
Jelinek with the goal.
We have a call. Disc is coming back. Treble.
Call.
Oh, she's got on the hammer. Gets up.
Oh.
Unable to pull the odd one hand, one bounce rule there. New South Wales back on the attack. We've got Hannigan. Vic doing a great job there, shutting down the unders. No easy options. Going to send it back to Gibbon. No options on the under.
No.
Trying to get the disc out of trouble there.
Well done to Victoria. Very hard man.
See, still trapped on that far sideline there. But Vic, very important opportunity here to convert. Great fakes. Hannigan cleans that up. Both teams doing really well to shut down the unders. There aren't a lot of options, but they are also not looking to the middle of the park to swing that disc.
Put up again.
Gibbon wants that disc down the other end. I'm thinking the legs just haven't defrosted yet. It is chilly.
It is.
No one is keen to go for a run. Legs are not firing just yet. Here we go, over to the middle of the pitch. That's what we want. Great pull down.
Good from Della.
Fingertips, and New South clean that one up. Gibbon directing traffic, telling the New South Wales to get set up. So we got a streak long. Has Gibbon seen it? Looks for the swing. Unable to hit Watson there. It was great vision.
Arrowood picking up.
New South really, both teams putting on great defensive pressure here. There are not a lot of options for the offense to move it around. Enjoying this Gibbon versus Banks matchup here.
Nice pressure from Jelinek.
That's a great matchup there too, Hannigan versus Jelinek.
Banks picking it up. Arrowood with the disc. Banks with the disc again. Putting it to Jelinek. What a throw.
Using both sides of the park there, which is what the teams need to be looking at.
Arrowood.
Settles in the middle. Have we seen it?
Yes.
Great conversion there from Victoria. using both sides of the pitch. Nice easy passes there in the end to score.
I would say that'd be almost a perfect point.
Apart from the 14 turnovers beforehand.
Yes.
They did finally steady. They were the first team to
Definitely.
steady and get that goal that they needed for sure. And now they've got an opportunity now to apply some real pressure to New South Wales, who will have the struggle going into the wind on this one. But just some great matchups there. Just the dynamic handlers sort of working hard against each other.
It's good to see. I love Kirsten Banks' game face.
It's pretty intense.
It is very intense. You don't want to mess with her.
Seen it many times.
Yes.
Walk it up. Great. Great shot. Greatest shot on earth.
Just been informed there by Victorians, Zoe Janela's father, that we've got the greatest show on earth here happening right now. And we're going to talk it up. Heaps of spectators down here this morning too. Heaps of parents and locals coming down to watch the action, which is fabulous because it is freezing.
It's very cold. Banks walking to pick it up.
This is where Vic wants the disc. That's a great opportunity right now to get him to equalise. Banks on Reeve, another fantastic matchup.
Good for
Look at
Matheson.
that. Great undercut. Converts. It is 4-all. I think we might have a preview of the final here. This is exciting.
Yeah.
This is a tight match.
Good matchups.
New South with the early break. Vic fight to steady. Get back in there. If anyone is heading down to Albert Park this morning, please bring hot chocolate and gloves.
And a portable heater if they've got one.
Yeah, that's right. Gene said it's only 1.5%.
Oh, and there's some sun coming through. Probably get a couple of extra degrees warmer now.
Banks pulling.
Just drifting out on the close side of the field here. Giving a a brick.
Lily, right on, here we go.
Victoria playing their zone.
Hey Zoe, no one near, so push in, that's it. Good spot there, Zoe. Good spot there, Zoe.
Gibbon, Hannigan, Reeve back behind the disc.
Lily, lovely, D well.
You can see the Vics have got someone dedicated to shut down Holly Reeve there.
Yep, and I saw her.
If Hannigan and Gibbon can keep control of the disc there.
Great day, Lily.
Holly's going to have to work twice as hard.
Yeah, well, that's a great matchup there from Bilbin. Was really putting some great pressure on Reeve. Looked like Reeve was just running some interference there, and the other girls had no problem working that up. And we are catching another one in the end zone. New South Wales 5-4. Don't know if you'd want a big squad on a day like today. I know I would hate to be subbing.
Yeah.
Just get out there and keep running.
Yeah. Got to the disc to Burchett.
Reeve with its ferocious mark there.
Banks for the disc.
Rush throws, you will not be happy with that.
No.
You just see the little head shake. Still gained a bit of ground there.
Yes, huge bit of ground.
Able to make that bounce off the AstroTurf and get a few extra metres. Lynn with a disc. Oh, got a piece of it, that's enough. Vic on the attack, back to Banks.
Howard with the disc. Oh.
Reeve with those long sneaky arms there.
Burchett picking up.
At half of the field up here now. Reeve on the mark. Oh, gets a piece.
Oh, Banks with the layout.
Banks. Getting it done.
Howard with the disc. Banks wanting it back. Bob's
on that far sideline again where everyone struggled today and unlucky. Couldn't hold on to that one. Reeve looking for the fast break. Hits it. That's a nice shot. Oh! Pulls it in. Nice one. New South Wales get that buffer again. That was a great fast break.
That was...
Reeve seeing Latoyo heading deep, out into space, chase it down. That was great work.
Victoria with a line of Borbs, Gonza, Burchett, Jelinek, Band, Trox, Dalla, and one more that I can't see the number.
Number
sadly.
33. 1-2 Emus. They're ready to go.
They're pumped.
Vic getting some pretty intense instructions there from their coaches, firing the girls up for a big defensive point if needed. They do have the offensive opportunity first.
They do.
They are going into that slight breeze.
Birchett picking up.
A couple of fast breaks there deep.
Cadella. To Birchett.
It's a great grab under pressure there with Gibbon right on his shoulder. Great swing out of space. Hannigan with the run through D.
Vic playing their hard man, stopping the unders.
Just on that tricky far side there again. It's just drifting out each time. Did well to keep that in. For the swing. That was a good shot. Space was there. New South Wales got an opportunity. Hannigan to Gibbon.
Nice from Bobs.
Vic playing around there with a bit of a straight up force on those handlers, forcing them to throw those disc wide.
Birchett put it up. Sadly didn't make the distance.
There's that far sideline again, pushing it wide. Doesn't take much to just push it out of that sideline.
Gonza with the disc. To Borbs. Back to Birchett. To Gonza. Birchett wanting it. To Della.
Oh, seized generic.
Oh. Bit too far.
Another great matchup there with Gibbon and Birchett. Here we go again, Birchett up the line. I'm able to keep that one in. Gibbon will pick up the disc, being marked by Birchett.
Birchett picking up, looking long.
Look at the fast
to
break.
Borbs. Unlucky.
Just a little rush on those throws. I think it's just a credit to both teams for playing fantastic defensive pressure out there. It is making it really hard for clean offense. Pushing it deep. That's a great cut. Keep going.
Oh.
Nice chase there.
To Cox. Zoe wanting it. Oh, great one-handed grab.
Nice, Eva, nice, Eva! Take your time, girls, take your time!
Right on the end zone. Able to convert. 7-4 to New South Wales now. Vic definitely had their chances on that
They
one.
have a few.
New South Wales coach there, Madison O'Connor, calling the line. I guess she'd be telling them that they need to take this point, take half.
Probably. Holly Reeves pulling. Banks to pick up. Ooh, a bit of pressure there from New South Wales. Bit of fire in there.
It's looking very congested.
It
The stack's
is.
not looking very clean. It's making it pretty hard for themselves. I'd say it's really cold. Just
very
want to huddle up
cold.
for warmth. Weird to limb. Oh, sees Reeve.
Oh,
Just some fingertips in there from Victoria. New South Wales unable to break that up and bring it in.
Arrow with the disc. Back to Banks. Good take by Elwood.
Lynn picks it up. Pressured throw. Probably not as clean as she would like it there. Eagerness in the pack to come and try and
Yeah.
clean that up. I don't, either team are able
Banks
to pull
with
that
the
down
disc.
cleanly.
To Elwood. Oh. Banks.
Reeves throws the Banks. They're not teammates this time. Of course, both girls coming through the under-20s program
for
last year
Howard.
as Southern Terra teammates. Lynn gets a hand to that one nicely. New South Wales back on the attack. Mid-range long shots are starting to come out now. I think because the defense is shutting the unders down so much, they're having to look over the top and around the back.
Banks to pick up. Unlucky from Banks.
A lot of pressure on
Holly
those
Reeves
unders.
telling people to just chill a bit.
Swings it to the far side.
Ah,
Ladoyo brings that down. And New South Wales take half.
Because I'm gonna go back up there and just do like
20.
3 minutes. Do you also know where the fire is?
Place, big girls, pressing now.
We are so too happy with race. Yeah, that's it. It's the indoor mentality. It's like I can get there. I can get there.
Yeah, that was the problem with the old one. You could get a bad batch.
I rarely eat them now.
They need to just set up. So I don't know.
Through the middle of the field.
I didn't mind the last 4 days because I was playing, but yeah. There's something to the brain.
That's right. line up, there's 7 of you. Okay, so the photo, there's like 7 of them, I'm sure there's more people than those. Okay. I'm like, surely there's more people than
1, 2, 3, 6, play!
That seems like a very stretched lineup.
I was practicing really well.
Hey, I need to go. I need to go. Did she throw it or not? Like last time I seen her play, it was like open basically. Nice. Played that one thing for Wyndham. He meant to play.
Both teams coming back now for the second half. Really close.
So they meant to like join.
First half of that half.
Definitely.
Trading, everyone finding their rhythm.
Yeah.
And then New South Wales just steadied and started converting and, you know, now have a 4-point buffer
When
going
it's
into that
the next
second half.
year.
Should always like chasing out the front. It was just actually getting the read and just right.
Holly
Will Vic
Riggs.
be able to make the changes?
Oh, let's hope. Well, I hope.
Fair enough.
Thanks to pick up to Burchett. Unlucky fumble there. Arrowed with the D.
Still seeing both teams. It's going to struggle with that unders. They're going to have to look elsewhere. And look, there's definitely pressure out there. Both teams playing great defense. Just a little panicked for the offensive plays from both teams at the moment, which is resulting in all the turnovers.
Thanks with the disc. Put it up
Sends it out into space.
to
Not a
Della.
bad shot, just drifting out of bounds there.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
Nothing backwards, George! Nothing backwards! Nothing backwards, George! Up!
Great defense from Victoria.
Banks reads it. Shot long.
To Della. Is she going to get this? Yeah.
Great way to capitalise on that. Banks cleaning up on the defence, sees a shot long. Beautiful throw out into space. Vic back on the board. 8-5.
I'm worried about the fact that the one chasing it wasn't turning. It turned late. I'm like, it was always going to be. Points that I've watched, like, they mean, yeah, that's what I mean. I got nothing. It's not fucking.
Banks to pull.
Can they get the block and the conversion they need here to get them back in the game? 12 minutes left of regular time. Lynn with the disc.
Go, Nana.
Vic putting on their zone. Got him now trapped on that far sideline.
Great pressure there from Victoria.
Is the first step getting the conversion.
Alroyd with the disc. Banks wanting it up the line. Good backup from Billman
That was a great read.
to Banks.
Sees the other side of the pitch. The wind has just taken it. We got a foul called in that pack
from
there.
Anna.
There was a lot of hands going to it.
A lot of hands.
Just trying to get a sneaky look at the replay there. Just a lot of hands in there. Had the discussion. Vic still have the disc.
Banks with the disc. Right near the end zone.
Sees the
Jolly.
swing.
Those two have a partnership.
Many teams together. We've seen Janelle handle a bit on day one
We have.
and then being pushed back to a receiver during this game, which has proven quite handy. So Vic get another one back. We're now on 8-6. Closed that gap by 2 already. Great start to the second half.
Can Vic keep going though? That's the question.
It is cold, Jacob. I don't know if I've mentioned this. It is freezing. Still seeing lots of smiles from the players out there on the line, getting excited. Happy to trade with them. Happy to have a little jog right now.
Yeah. Banks to pull.
Nice deep landing pull there. Good opportunity when they run their zone down again. Just pushed it up over the top. Great grab.
Good pressure there from Victoria.
Here's Vic with the opportunity. Banks with the disc. Looks long.
To Alroyd.
Reeve is in the back there. Wind just pushing it a little too far on that one. But again, you just see those unders being shut down. Reeve walking the disc up to face the Victorian zone. Hits Gibbon. Unable to bring it in that time there. And Vic with opportunity right in that front corner in the end zone.
I'm looking at two different players.
Harold with the disc.
Call made. Uncontested foul on the disc there. Players will just reset. No easy options there. Reeve with the smackdown.
Reeve with the disc.
Sends it long. Nice grab. Sends it back.
Oh, unlucky.
Ceded a bit of ground there too on that one, and Vic. Centre field, close to their end zone. They just need to steady.
Oh, great back up there.
Back up by Billman. That's second time. Great read. Vic have closed that gap. We're looking at 8-7,
They're
Jacob.
coming for you.
Coming for you. Need some big 1-2 emus. They're going to get back in control of this game. We got just over 4.5 minutes left of regular time.
Victoria looking a bit more confident now, a bit more comfortable.
Yeah, finding their rhythm. Backing each other up. Is their hometown conditions.
This is.
Very different playing on the AstroTurf for both teams too. You're seeing like the disc skipping off the field there a little bit. Yeah. The advantage or the disadvantage, depending on how you look at it, that you wouldn't typically get, you know, on standard turf.
Thanks to Paul.
Hannigan to Reeve.
Vic are playing the zone again.
Hannigan sends it. Get it out of here. And where are we? On that far side of the pitch again. The zone quite effective. Vic finding their rhythm there and getting the turnovers that we need.
Jalenek's open.
Oh, Banks wants it. Yeah, go on. Have a crack. Caesar puts it up.
Oh,
Just dropping short. Lynn, it's Hannigan in the middle.
George, push in a bit, George, that's it. Yeah, you're good there, you're good there. Hey, Zoe, that's a great spot, Zoe. Stop the next one.
Reeve
Lovely,
cleans it
lovely.
up, looking.
Lovely, Zoe, well done.
Hannigan and Reeve working through the zone there.
Reeve
Reeve sees the
putting it.
opportunity. Banks is deep and able to cover there. Reeve, Hannigan, Lynn controlling the disc back there against the Victorian zone.
Victoria's looking a bit tired.
There's some gaps coming through. New South Wales just play it patient there with their handlers, they'll find the right decision making coming through now. There's the gap. High release, beautiful throw there by Lynn. Finds Reeve, hits deep, sees Hannigan. Oh, way to get in there, that was good. Banks. New South with the D there. Important opportunity, so close to their end zone right now. Game siren is about to go for regular time. Holly Reeve up against a very tight zone right there on the end zone. Game siren has gone. We'll need to finish this point to determine what we're playing to. Banks walking the disc up. Vic unable to get it back safely out there in their attack, so New South will get a chance again close to their end zone. Lynn pops it up over the top. Was looking for Reeve, unable to pull that one down.
Banks with the disc. Birch with the disc. Oh, unlucky from Elwood. Vic setting the zone again.
Hannigan to pick up for New South. Finds Reeve. Just looked up before she was catching that one. Lynn pulled that one in. Banks, she wants it. She's going to send that. Hannigan's there to clean that up. The breeze is just annoying enough to affect those throws this morning. Take that in with the cold. Banks sends it for another one. Sends it again, sends it again. Go. That's a great chase. And straight away switches into defensive mode on that disc. That's great transition. Lynn, Reeve finds Hannigan through the middle. They can work it up. The zone is scrambling a little bit to get set. Just rush that one through the middle there.
Banks with the disc to Elwood. Birchett wanting it.
Oh,
nice from Birchett.
Nice.
To Jelinek.
Nice vision there from the Vics. Keep it moving.
Unlucky.
Sneaky little run through there from Latoya again. It's a couple times she's got that through there now. Right on the line. Reeve. Unable to take that catch under pressure. Vic's back on the attack. And I need this to even it up.
Banks wanting it. Oh.
Long point, just a little tired, just forcing those little finishing throws there.
Vic want to trap them here.
Lynn. Good opportunity here. Can they steady?
Oh.
You got Hannigan covering that. She's super fast. Just need to slow down for a second and really finish off those passes, clean up that decision making. It has been a long point. It is cold.
Cold, long point.
Both teams want this point over. Reeves sees the opportunity. Nice smart options now. New South just calming down. The zone still has excellent coverage and then forced a foul called there. New South keep the disc. Then back to Reeves. Reeves sees the shot in the back corner, but that wind is pushing. Banks worked well to get down there and cover as well.
Timeout called by Victoria. I think it's well needed. A bit frazzled.
Yeah. Tough place to call a timeout though. Right on your defensive end zone. But both teams are definitely tired. It's definitely needed. They've forgotten they had some timeouts. The siren's gone and some people get a little confused that they still can't take a timeout. But the game is still going. It's not a problem. $75 seconds for a timeout. Just enough time to sort of regroup, remind everyone steady. Physical and well-earned mental break just for a second.
Yes, definitely.
It is hard being engaged in these long points. And that's when the little fumbles and the missed throws happen.
Do you know what happened?
Banks will pick up the disc. With Burchard as the other handler. Victoria will be playing a horror.
So we don't have a guard, we just hands up. But so it sort of runs, I mean, short a little bit, but you're still going to have
Burchard with the disc. Elwood wanting it back to Banks. To Elwood. Elwood putting it to Anna. To Banks. Banks putting it up to Jelinek. Oh, unlucky.
Zoe, get on it! Zoe, get on it! I know we
Vic playing their zone.
In the middle, Zoe! Kirsten, here comes!
Reeve pops it long. Banks is chasing.
Bang.
How many
Great
times
game.
we've seen Hannigan just
Yeah.
clean those ones up? She's fast. Head's always looking for the disc as well. It's fantastic. Lynn's done well against the zone today too. She's got a lovely little quick release flick there.
Into the middle, Zoe, into the middle, nothing over the top.
Reeve spots the Toyo, but okay, we'll just hold on to that disc on this time. Vic
Arrow
with
with
another
the
chance.
disc.
The full-time siren has gone, but we still have to finish this point
To Jelinek.
to determine what points cap we're playing to.
Arrow picking up the scraps.
Nice Hannigan through the middle. Hannigan to Clifford. New South Wales settled. So it is 9-7. Add 1 to that higher score. This means we got a game to 10.
Can Vic come back?
Well, they've done it a couple of times throughout this match, so it's definitely possible. Seems they like to allow the opposition to get a little lead, then they fight their way back into it, find their rhythm. There's a long point. New South Wales steady to convert. They've got a couple of point buffer now. Vic have got the preferred end, I guess, to be on the attack now. Game advisor signalling game point. So if New South Wales do convert on this one, they will take the match.
Holly Reeves to pull. To Cox. To Della. Matheson with the disc. Cox wanting it. Oh. Foul call.
Looks like we got a call, yep. we do have the game advisors on hand. Players do need a little help clarifying rules or talking through a discussion. Their advice, of course, is non-binding. The players don't have to take it, but it does help clarify and keep the game moving and just check in. Vic will keep the desk. Again, just trapped on that far sideline. It's just neither team's had much success there today. Gibbon picks it up.
Reeves.
He's definitely looking for Reeve. Oh. Sneak it through. Booyah gets that last grab, and New South Wales take the game over Vic, but it was an exciting preview of what could
Very
be one of the
exciting.
finals. Thanks for joining us, Jacob, in the commentary box.
Thank you, Anna. It's nice and cold.
All right, stay tuned for more games today. Thanks.
All talked out.